Hey guys, it's Tony here with episode 267, top 10 of this week's hot comic books. All right, I'm going to tell you straight. Nikki's back in the house. How you doing, Nikki? I'm so glad you're here. So this week's episode is going to feature comic books that we found from On the Hunt video, episode 156. This is going to feature comic books that we got from Marvelfreaks, which is in Ridgeway, Virginia. I'm pointing north. You go north just before you get to Martinsville. It'll be on the right-hand side across from the Sheets. They got a game room. They have a pool hall. They've got comic books, video games, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. They even have a dungeon for Dungeons and Dragons. Go check us out in that full episode. You can see the layout of the store. Stevie, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So we got some really cool books. Michael picked up some from him, and he helped me pick out some books for me, and we're going to share them with you. I know we featured them in an unboxing, but we did pretty good, Nick. Michael's actually doing a really good job keeping an eye out for books. His what is the word? Impulsive. I don't know. I don't know how to say. I'm just not going to say it, just because I can't. I can't get it out of my head. But he's got a thing that he can't let things go, and it stays there until he goes and gets it. But he was begging us to drive back out there. We had gone by, and the store was closed. So then he got upset. I thought it was open on Sundays. Not open on Sundays. The numbers and stuff was be down in information, but he's open through the week, and he stays up late for game night, Fridays and Saturdays. But check him out. You can also find him on Twitch. You have to look him up though for Marvelfreaks, because he goes under a gaming master for Dungeons and Dragons. Really cool setup. You got to go check that video out. Anyways, tell Stevie, Tony, and Michael sent you. He doesn't know who you are, Nicholas. And Nick's my other son. Yeah, I know. The better looking one. All right, I'll give you that. But anyways, how are you guys doing? We've been doing real well. Nikki's been AWOL the last week or so, but we got in here early. We prepped some books for you. We were able to get this top 10 out. We have got some really cool X-Men John Byrne. More X-Men coming. A huge shout out to the guys at Acme Comics, but we will share that with you the next video. And then we've got another huge find that is in reference to the Thunderbolts, which is coming out this week, and that will be the video before or after the next video, but it's coming up real soon. Nick and I, he's actually prepping it right now as we speak. You got any previews? No? You can't show me. There's no camera on you. It's not my fault. I offered to give you your own camera and your own microphone. Michael's going to just take that seat from you forever. Let's get to it. I'm getting yelled at. I don't want to get cussed at by my son. This is Human Torch. This is number 10 of this week's top 10 comic books that we found from Marvelfreaks and Ridgeway, Virginia. There, it's very professional of me. Human Torch number 6 is actually a reprint from Strange Tales number 106. Now, as a kid, I don't think I realized that, because I remember collecting the Human Torch, but I did not remember them being reprints. This one goes for $3 to $5. Nikki said the grade is probably a reader copy, but at this price point, it's a good pickup to read. Obviously, hence the word reader copy, but it's got some value to it. Between $3 and $5, I'll pick up at $4. There we go. I got stuck on it, Nick. Yeah, I know. I liked Human Torch growing up. I like that series. Number 10. Ooh, this one's a nice one. Look at this. So this is none other than Fantastic Four number 281. It's the first cover appearance and second appearance of Malice. And if you don't know, that is Susan Storm. She is real popular right now. They got a new skin in Rivals. There's a new video game the boys are playing nonstop. They release new characters once a month, I think. I like it. You like it, Nick? Yeah? Emma Frost. Yeah, he's saying Emma Frost, which we have some highlights coming up here shortly. But Emma Frost is Nick's favorite character. Yeah, you just think it's sexy. Anyways, this one goes between $5 and $9, and it's a solid get at $7. Yeah, her first appearance is actually, it has the word hate on the cover, and they're across, and you don't actually see her. So that's pretty cool. Definitely picked that one up. And that was a pickup from Michael. Michael was going through the back issues and found that one. So good find, Mike. All right, let's get to it. Number 8 of this week. Here, let me fix number 8 before I go anywhere. I think it's the fan. We got the fan on here with 2 people in here and all the lights. It started getting warm. Can't believe it. Summer's here. Number 8 of this week. Look at that. This is called Cataclysm, The Ultimate's Last Stand. This is a crossover. Galactus. Yeah, I think that's our Galactus. Devouring. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. It is a really good miniseries. There's a lot of stuff going on with the Marvel Universe and 616, and then Ultimate Universe is back and going as we got Michael back into it. But with Fantastic Four coming out, we're grabbing stuff. I think Michael got this really for Galactus. I don't know why it's still in my possession. Michael, you can't have it yet. But this one goes between $5 and $9, and Solid get it 7. No, it's a pretty good series, Nicholas. There was like 3 or 4 big events there at the end. We're gonna have to deal with that in the Marvel Universe. That's number 8, with all the. Oops, you know how that goes. Siri woke up on my phone. Sorry, Siri. Let's get to it. Number 7 of this week. Bum, 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 bum. Speaking of Marvel superheroes, Secret Wars number 9. We are on the hunt for this series. A lot of people are asking us for it. We did find a really beautiful shaped Marvel superheroes run in a previous video. We don't have notes for that one, but you go check it out. Look up Marvel superheroes for us. But this one, once again, Michael grabbed it because of Galactus. He's there in the middle. This one goes between $8 and $12, and a Solid get at 10. Yeah, when you're letting your son pick out comic books, he's doing pretty good. And I have to say, you can't beat it. This is a newsstand, but it's at that timing where newsstand and directs, they should be about the same value, but more and more people nowadays are going directly to newsstands first. Number 6 of this week, I have to admit, I grabbed this. This is Superman with Batman, a backward slash. Number 12, it's part 5 of 6 of Kara-Zell, the Supergirl from Apocalypse. Apocalypse. That is a new storyline that's coming out. James Gunn's filming Supergirl as we speak. There was some leak sets of Momoa as Lobo, and it was huge. It was just insane the amount of attention that it got. I don't know who did it, but it's AI generated. It's not actual set photos. They have debunked it, but the popularity is brought like additional eyes to this property. And plus Michael Turner, God rest his soul, love his artwork. He is sorely missed, but it's a super awesome dark side story with Supergirl. All right, sorry, $8 to $12, Solid get at 10. Nick was asking me what was important about that, but Michael Turner was a big Marvel DC guy, and then he went and did Fathom, but then he still had some covers. And Aspen releases his artwork every once in a while, so you're like, oh, cool. They call it Aspen edition. But we're at the halfway point. Mike's pick's coming up, but Nikki wanted to let me know if you guys order anything from us. These are like second chance videos. If you see our new books, our weekly podcast, we do our weekly comic books just like that. This is a claim sale. Any of these items, all you gotta do is hit type claim down in the comments, hit like and subscribe, get 10% off any of these books. Put that up on the big wall, and yeah, stick around to the end of the video, and you can find out, how to save 25% off. You thought I was going to screw that up, didn't you, Nick? And I hit the right button. So you can contact us here. Instagram at Toy Hunter Tony, TikTok at Toy Hunter Tony, Facebook Toy Hunters Club, and then Toy Hunter Tony at yahoo.com. That's our PayPal. You can Cash App us or Venmo us. All right, there we go. So we're going to get going. Mike picked this week. Mike was so excited. He thought this book was money. Michael, this is not the second appearance or third appearance. It is actually the 4th appearance of Echo. That is a young lady that was in that Disney Plus series. She is deaf, and the actress who played her is also deaf. It was pretty cool. I love that series, and it has ramifications on Kingpin, which we are watching now in Daredevil Born Again. But this is the Marvel Knights series. Here comes Daredevil. So keep your eyes open for them. I think it's 9, 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. But this one goes between $8 and $12, and it's a solid get at $10. Yeah, I think Michael was thinking it's a $50, $60 book, but I'm sorry, Mike. It's not bad. All right, cool. Let's get to it. Number 5 of this week, none other than Godzilla. Now I picked this up. Michael and I think the boys got me the hardcover. Help me. It had all the comic books in it. It was awesome. Thanks, boys. But Michael caught his eye and he's like, Red Ronin. And I'm like, yeah, that's like Marvel's version of Shogun Warriors. This is issue number 8, second appearance of Red Ronin. Awesome battle. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. We just picked up a huge Godzilla collection at one of our local shops. We will do a reveal in the next 2 or 3 videos, and we'll get more information, but there's more Godzilla coming. Let's put that up on the wall. That goes between $8 and $12, and it's a solid pickup at $10. And yes, these are priced at the current value of the book and the condition that it's in. So what that means is, comic books, you got highs, we drop the highs, we drop the lows, and you have fair market value. The median value is always our target. We try to come in below of what, 60% of a book if we can. That way there's always some wiggle room for collectors and guys who like to flip them. This is issue number 7. It's the first appearance of Red Ronin. This one, I really like this cover. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, the Marvel run, $13 to $17, solid pickup at $15. Put that up on the wall. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. Allergies have been so bad this year, it's killing me. Number 3 this week, look at that. This is Batman, Battle for the Cowl. What's important about this miniseries, Nikki was just asking me, this is Dick Grayson versus Jason Todd for the mantle of Batman. That is a really cool thing. We've got James Gunn, help me. James Gunn's new DC universe is going to feature Batman with Damian Wayne, and this is the first time he wears the Robin costume. It's a beautiful looking cover. This one goes between $10 and $20, and it's a solid get at $15. Yeah, we do both Marvel and DC. Nick asked me, it's like if I stopped getting it, and I was like, honestly, I kept up with Batman all the way through the Chip Zdarsky run, and I was going to say no more. And then right after the Chip Zdarsky run, they have Absolute Superman, Absolute Batman, which brought us right back into it. Michael is keeping those books. He's really liking them. That's great story, great art. So go to your local comic shop and check out Absolute Batman and the other Absolute story titles. All right, cool. Sorry. Like I'm promoting another book. Well, Nikki was saying I don't collect DC anymore, and that is not true. Nicholas, shame on you. Look at that. This is number 2 of this week. This is War of the Realms. That was a big miniseries crossover event, and this was a mini series on its own called New Agents of Atlas. Now there's like 3 or 4 first appearances in here. I think Swordmaster is in issue number 2, but I think he's mentioned in here. But Luna Snow, she's a big character right now. This is a second print variant by Ji Hong Lee. $13 to $17. It says on average, fair market value, 15 big ones. Nikki's like, shut up if your voice is dying. Well, I will. I need to get some water is what I need to do. We're going to take a break. He's been working me real hard today. Number 1 of this week, boom, look at that. This is RoboTech The New Generation. This is issue number 1. I thought this was the first series, but I think this is the third series. It still has some value though. I was going to say between $20 and $30 for this book, and it's a solid pickup at 25. Let's put that up in the big wall. That's the number one. And this week's bonus book, Nicholas, this bonus book, I'm going to tell you right now, every week we have a bonus. This week is no different. Michael picked this out, and Michael was real keen on knowing that this is a low print run, or the C.O.R, which is copies ordered by retailers, of 11,827. This is the third lowest print run of Spawn. Now picture that. A lot of people collect Spawn. Only less than 12,000 are going to have a complete set. So that makes the lower print run stuff more valuable. So you got to keep an eye out and know your Spawn stuff. And Michael's aware that between issues 125 and 275, you always pick them up at reasonable prices. And Stevie at Marvel Knights had this priced at a good price point. Unfortunately, I think we left other Spawn books in his money box between $30 and $40. Nikki said I shouldn't be telling you guys, but if you go over there, you've got some affordable books that have some value. This one goes between $80 and $100 for being a low print book. For market value, not any big ones. Let's put that up on a big wall. But that's the reason why Michael's been starting to collect Savage Dragon. He found out how low that print book run is, and then Invincible. We're doing Invincible and Spawn. So Michael, that was the best one of the week. These were all picked up from Marvel Knights. From, oh my goodness, I can't do two things at once. So this week's on total, hold on, Nick. This week's on total is $218 for this week's books. That's not a bad hunt. That's a hell of a hunt. And if you're a big game hunter, what's a big game hunter, Nikki? Yes, the BGH saves 25% off if you buy all 12 of these, which is a great group of books. It's actually over 25% off, plus free shipping in the continental US of A. Look at that. So this week's claim sale was featured books that we got from Marvel Knights. All right, there we go. Hey, I want to do a huge shout out, Nikki. Thank you so much. You helped us go by so much smoother. Not that Michael doesn't, but the prep work, you make the prep work so much faster. Guys, I want to say thanks for tuning in this week. Stick around. We've got the most recent new books that we're going to be doing our podcast. And then we have right here, we are going to do a little preview. We're going to have that video out shortly. But Nick has been put together Century Top 10. And we're going to have that with you in our next top 10 videos. Guys, I want to say thank you for supporting the channel. If you have placed orders with us, Nikki will process them. Remember, it takes 3 to 5 business days to get them prepped and out shipped to you. Yeah, just contact Nikki through Messenger or even straight through here, through any of the comments of any of the stuffs. Yeah. All right, Nikki said we're out of here. See ya on the next top 10.